Hey, it's nutritionist Trisha Mandis, and I'm so freaking excited because I was on a coaching call with a client. Her name is Janet. She's 67 years old. She lives in San Antonio, Texas. She's a retired medical assistant. And I was like gasping at the beginning of the call because she just had a very amazing experience with her rheumatologist. And I wanted to share her story with you because it's incredibly inspiring and I'm so proud of her. So, Janet, tell us why you were seeing the rheumatologist in the first place. And then what did you say to them and what happened when you went to see the doctor?
Well, it's my 3-month checkup, and I see him because I have lupus, RA, lichen planus, and psoriasis. So I have 4 autoimmune diseases, and I went for my checkup. Since I haven't seen him since I started doing the plant-based diet with Trisha. So when I went to see him, I wanted him to know right off the bat. I sat down with him and told him, he asked me what was happening, and I said, well, I said, I have gotten together with the nutritionist. I wanted you to know that, and I've started a plant-based diet 5 weeks ago. So not only have I lost 7 pounds, but my pain range went from 5 to 6, 5, 6, 7, what I would score, to 4 5s now. And my swelling in my hands is so much better, and so is my feet. My swelling and my pain, aches and pains in my entire body are so much better. I'm sleeping better at night. So we went from there, and I also asked him. I said I had a list of what he gives me, prescribes to me, and I said, can we talk about these medicines, and can you tell me, is there anything I can get off? And so he says, okay. And I said, can you tell me why I had forgotten why I was on folic acid. And I said, can you tell me why I was on folic acid? And he says, well, you were on folic acid because I had you on methotrexate. And he goes, but now that you're not on methotrexate, which was 2 years ago that I stopped, he goes, we can take you off. And I said, yay. So then I asked him about the salicylate. And I said, I know salicylate is like an aspirin and it can, mess with your stomach and stuff. And I have been having some issues before I started with the plant-based diet with kind of upset stomachs and stuff like that. So I asked him, I told him on my own I had cut it back to one. I was on two twice a day, and I had
And
cut it
why were
back
you prescribed that?
because I had so much bad joint pain. I have trochanter bursitis, so I have not only arthritis but swelling of my bursa in my hips, and it was really very painful to walk. So that has
Now the
gotten
pain is down. And then
now the pain's
what
down,
did he say about that
and
drug?
he said, we don't need to have you on that either. You can stop. So So we are stopping 2 drugs. I've been on 5 from him, and 2 of them are gone. So we're working on the other ones. And slowly but surely, I told him I wanted to get off as many as I could. I know the medication I need for lupus, but some of these other meds, because I was feeling a symptom. He gave me a pill for the symptom, and I told him, I said, I don't want to play that game anymore. I don't want any other pills. So he said, okay. He goes, you're doing good. He told me he was very proud of me for finding a nutritionist and working and getting on a plant-based diet. He could tell by looking at me that things were so much better. And he said he was really glad to see that I was back to my normal person I was before I got COVID. So there we are.
Yeah,
I'm
and you
here.
had COVID and you had double pneumonia, and you also
Yep.
said he checked your lungs out. And what did he say
Yep.
about your lungs?
And he said, my lungs they're so clear. He goes, I can't hear anything anymore. He goes, we could before, but now, he goes, your lungs are clear. So we're good.
Yeah, partially also because you got the dairy out, which causes mucus, which I told you earlier on our call. So there's a few
Yeah.
things to the person watching this that Janet did an amazing job with when she went to the rheumatologist. One, she let them know that she's been working with a nutritionist and shared the results that she's been experiencing. Then she went ahead and shared what her goals are, what she wants with medication, and asked something along the lines of, is this something you're willing to support me with? Which is great because a lot of people just one, aren't aware of what they want, or if they are, they don't actually ask for it, they don't make it known. And you did. And you also asked a specific question about being on folic acid, like, why am I on this? And I'm so glad you did, because some doctors make errors. They're humans, and we have that in published research. They make medical errors, and that sometimes they're very dangerous.
Right.
But
Right.
why am I on this? Oh, you shouldn't be on this. So because you asked that question, he was able to look and see and tell you you no longer need to take this. So
Right.
you took action for yourself and you didn't wait on that person. I'm very glad for you that you have a very supportive doctor,
Yeah.
um, who also is proud to help you reach your goals and honor those. So
Yeah.
that's really great. A lot of times that doesn't
Yep.
happen. So I'm
Yep.
very proud of you, like you said, and I'm very freaking happy for you. And your energy's
Yep.
been up as well,
Oh yeah,
right?
it's been so much better. I don't think I've napped in 4 or 5 days, but I have learned to give myself permission to
Good,
lay down if I'm tired.
good.
Those are things that you really need to learn, is to say it's okay. If you're tired today, that's fine. You've been doing great. So I give myself permission to lay down, take a rest, maybe even take a nap.
And
I'm retired.
I give you credit for that. Being self-aware and honest
Yep.
with yourself is really important. But I am
Yeah.
glad that you're naturally needing less naps and you have more energy. But when that time comes, that especially because now you're pushing your body more, so you're
Yep.
working it more. So I'm really glad that you are honest with yourself and do honor that when you do need that. That's great. That's the whole point of this, is really listening to your body, trusting yourself,
Yeah.
and learning how to take care of it. And you have done one hell of a job, and I'm so happy for
Yay!
you, and I'm so proud of you. Keep up the good work. Is there
Thank you.
anything you want to say to somebody who's watching this that may be in autoimmune pain, might have rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, struggling with extra weight at the same time? Is there anything you want to share with them?
I would probably say that you need to look at everything, not just one thing in the picture. Look at the whole picture at one time and say to yourself, could there be something in my diet that I could improve? I had gone on several diets. I had gone keto, and I knew for a fact from being in the medical field that sugar is one of the worst things that you can have. And so I went off sugar, and I had gone gluten free. So before I even did this, but with Trisha's help, I was also able to do gluten free, dairy free, which I never thought I would ever be able to do, but I have. And also no oil. So I have stopped oils, and have really seen a big change. I mean, it has been just tremendous. And I would tell them to look at the whole picture so that you can see every aspect. But a lot really has to do with what you put in here.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. And you are eating without calorie counting, without portion control, and you do avoid more food groups now than you did
right,
before. But are you liking what
exactly.
you're eating? How is that for you?
Yeah, yeah, I am. I'm really liking it. I am trying new things. I didn't know if I really liked zucchini, and I put zucchini in a couple of vegetable soups that I've made, and found that I really do like it. And so then I've tried other things. One thing I haven't met toe to toe with yet is tofu. So I'm slowly going that way, and I'm going to take Trisha's recommendation and try and make a cheese sauce to see how I like it, and then we'll go from there. But I've done fine without it. I can do lots of different things. I look up recipes all the time, and I check them to make sure that they don't have any of the things I do. But you can Google vegan, oil-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, and you'll see all this stuff come up. So you just have to take a look at all the recipes that you find, and just make it around to what you need, what your needs are.
And now we're getting you to a place where you're starting exercise this week. So,
Yep.
so glad your body's in a position that less pain, more
Yep.
energy, carrying
Yep.
less weight. For every 1 pound of fat that you lose, you reduce 4 pounds of pressure off your knees. So you're in a much
Yeah.
better situation to start moving. And I know that's just going to keep helping you in all the different ways. So thank you so
Right.
much for sharing your story, being open and honest. I appreciate that. I
Yep.
love having you as a client. You're such a joy. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on a group coaching call.
Very good. We'll see you then. Bye.
Thanks.